If you really want it, you do what you've got to do, make it come to life. If you need it, then believe and be it. You do what you've got to do, make it come to life. Let it into your...
I just realized as I was taking stuff out in the cart, my GoPro's dead. So I don't know how long that's been dead, so quick update. I loosened the top mount here for the downpipe, right there. And then, I'll show some other shots a little later, a little better. I've gone in here. I've gone underneath, and I'm taking off the skid plate. You're gonna have about 1,000 of those little bolts, and it's be an 8mm socket that you're gonna need to take those off. And this is what my skid plate looks like. I did have chunks of wood and stuff underneath there from my job site. This crack here has actually been there from when I hit the raccoon. Yeah, long story with that. But I'm gonna clean this off and then get back to work taking this stuff out. I don't have that much time to record on my phone, but again, we're gonna be removing this to put that bad boy in. So now that I'm underneath it, you see right here, where's my finger? Right there, that is our charge pipe that we're removing. I'm just gonna use a flathead screwdriver, pop this off, and the rest should slide out. I'll let you know if that works or not. Alright, so right up here, I don't know if you can see it or not, there's this plastic trim piece. I said take this part off. I did not mean that. I meant this trim piece here. You can pull down on it. I used a small Phillips screwdriver, pull down on it, and you're going to do the same all the way on the back side. So from here, work your way over, and it's going to all come off just like so. You just pull it down, and it should come right off. Alright, so once you have this removed, you can just go ahead and toss this. This is no longer important. This is the piece you want to keep on both ends of your intercooler. So, alright, as this sits at the top by the intake, or as this sits at top by the manifold, right up there, you're going to have this piece facing like so. Once you disconnect it from there, you're going to take two screws, or remove the two bolts that are there. And I believe that is a T15 is going to remove those two. And then next, you're going to have a vacuum pipe, which is right there, because it's the N20 engine, or N26 engine, and you're going to pull that out right there. That just pulls out. Just be gentle to make sure you don't crack any of the lining away. So once you disconnect the top two pieces and use the T25 screws to unbolt from the bottom, as you can see, we have both intercoolers here. There's not only a height difference. This here is about 5.5 inches tall, give or take. Give a little more. This here is about 8.5 inches tall. So 8.5 inches. And then width. You can see we're sitting at, we're sitting at about a 4.25 inch depth versus here we are looking at, let's see, about there, we're looking about 5.5. So yeah, width is or length is pretty much the same. But yeah, as you can see the difference. And now that the intercooler is officially out, now is a good time to kind of go in there if you can and dust all this extra debris out that we don't need. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Be right back. So quick update. I wiggled that in there. I have it facing away versus the other version, or when it was stock, it was facing like this. So quick adjustment. Looked it up. That's how it should go in. I tighten these up loosely. I can still wiggle them if I squeeze tightly and turn it, but it's pretty set. I set it in the same motion to match this one here, as you see, and it'll work its way down. Now I'm going to replace some of these O-rings and go forward from there. That's that. So really quick, I took the O-ring from the bottom of the old charge pipe and placed it with the new one. And you guys wondering, hey, why are you really replacing the charge pipe? again, the intercooler is bigger. Also, this here tends to crack at the seams. So down here and up top is where you'd have the faulty points of the plastic. It feels heavy duty. Honestly, people always bash it and says it feels flimsy. It's pretty good. But again, up top, you can kind of feel where it would crack and where it's kind of brittle. Same thing at the bottom from the new intercooler. But yeah, real quick, back to this. You'll notice if you put this in the right way, it'll sit perfectly. If you put it in wrong, it's not going to sit right. So that's something you will notice if you pay a little attention to and put that bad boy in. Just make sure you seat it properly or you'll be having a bad day like I almost did. Now once you have everything connected, this is how it's going to look more or less. Connect to the manifold and with that map sensor facing inwards. Now my intercooler is in as well. Just let me put on that belly pad, but everything seems good to go. That's until I turned on the car, check engine light came on, went in limp mode. Luckily with boot mode I checked to see what's wrong, re-flashed and re-updated the tune, and rechecked my connections with everything, and I was good to go. Now with the stage 2 flash reinstalled and updated, it's time to take this bad boy for a spin and see what kind of numbers we're pushing. Now from just the car itself, this is what I'm seeing. I think my torque was a little higher actually the other day, but again, neither here or there. Now let's go for the dyno test. Now at this point, I'm extremely nervous because it was literally the night before I was putting everything back together, and now this is the only way from this location to get home. So me and my family here, we nervously watched the car get put on the dyno, and the rest is history. But yeah, no, I just keep it as is for now.
Is that power rating?
Yeah.
If you switch it to 50/50, that'd be a 30 car.
Yeah. So there you have it. 3 successful dyno runs, no blown engine. I was able to make it home thanks to Blueprint Autosports for allowing us to do this. Also, if you want to see the numbers there, you see right there, I am rounding a little up when I say 260 versus the 259 and some change, whatever. I did talk to Mo. He was the guy in the car running the dyno. He says expect anywhere between 20 and 25% powertrain loss. So at the fly, I feel it's safe to say that it's pushing about 330. So mission accomplished for me. As always, like and subscribe. My name is Rick from All Star Motors. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.